Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, welcome to Oilers After Dark December preview. That's right, we here at Oilers After Dark have decided to do a preview for the upcoming month. We're going to do some positive names, some players that might drop off and be a little bit on the negative side. But most importantly, we're going to go into the month that is and who they play and what I think the outcome will be, win or lose. First off, my name is Matt for Oilers After Dark. Thank you for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Tell all your friends this guy's predicting the future. And we'll find out at the end of the month how many I got right, how many I got wrong. Obviously, game one's already over. We have already lost to Minnesota Wild. So, that being said, Oilers are starting the month at 0-1. Terrible way to start the month, I know. So, we're just going to go put this over here while 0-1. Rest of the month here, I'm going to circle the wins that I think the Oilers will have. We'll circle the wins. We got Montreal next. Win. Got Washington after that. 2 in a row. Arizona, let's keep it rolling. Get 3. That's 3-1 month so far. Also, back-to-backs. We got a few of those in there. We play Minnesota again. We owe them 1. Nashville, unfortunately, back-to-back. Might see Campbell, might see Skinner. Could be overtime, but that's still a loss. St. Louis, win. Then we have Anaheim, Nashville, Dallas. Win. Win the second one against Nashville. Lose to Dallas. Now, the last 4 games of the month before Christmas and New Year's, we have Vancouver, Calgary, Seattle, Winnipeg. Pretty easy, pretty simple. 4 games, go 2-2. That's a pretty good month because that month means you got 4 losses. 5, my bad, 5 losses. Minnesota lost. But here's what I think we're going to do. We got Vancouver. We got Calgary to win the series. Seattle. And we'll lose to Winnipeg at the end of the month. So what is that all said and told? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10? So that's a record of what? 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 4? 10 and 4. Crazy and say, well, why is this guy talking like this? Well, you see, the reason why this guy's talking like this is injuries, man. They're coming back. Yamamoto will be back. Folks will be back. Kane, unfortunately, will not be. He'll be the only one that's hurt right now that will be back. Now, of course, this is going off by we have zero more, like no more injuries and no more bad luck. The schedule's favorable for the Oilers in December. It's even more favorable for the Oilers in January, and at the end of the month, at the end of the year in March, it's even more favorable. So we move on. Names to watch out for this month. The good names are in orange. The bad names are in brown. They're not even bad names, they're just players that I see having a down month. The positive names I'm looking for this month. Boston to continue doing what he's doing. He's played great in the role that he's in. Yamamoto coming back from injury, he's going to be wanting to catch up on stats. He's going to start scoring. He's going to put some assists up. I have both Skinner and Campbell as the goaltenders look out for positives. I believe Skinner is going to continue being Skinner, playing well when he's counted on, whether that be in a starting role in the month or that be in a split platoon role or straight up backup role. To me, I'd much rather see a split platoon. That way, both goalies are fresh, both goalies are healthy going into January, February, the grinding months of the year. Now, Campbell is a positive because he's going to bounce back. Anybody with eyes knows he's going to bounce back. It's been a rough year for Campbell. It's by his own words, he's been bad. He bounces back, and the Oilers bounce back. Now, like I said, does that mean that Campbell gets more starts than Skinner? Not necessarily. Do I want to see a splatoon? Yes, of course I do. Like, two goalies is better than 1A and 1, or 1A and B. I like the both starting the same amount, both getting games in, both goalies being sharp. Now on to the negative. I've only got 3 players that are going to be negative this month just because I don't see good things happening for Puljujärvi. He's playing top line minutes and still not producing. So I can just imagine what happens when Yamamoto comes back, Fogle comes back, Cloud comes back. When these players come back and his role is back to diminishing the third or fourth line, his production is going to drop. It's not like it's raised right now, but his role is going to drop. Janmark, as much as Janmark has done good, he's starting to fade now. He's had 2 or 3 great games, and he's had 4 or 5 not so good games. I continue seeing the tail off of Janmark. Bouchard. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for putting this guy in black or brown or whatever you want to call it, just negative, because he's playing well. He has played well. He's also played not so well. It all depends on who he has as a defensive partner. I hope the world I'm wrong about Bouchard. If the Oilers do make a trade and we get a defensive defenseman and slot him with Bouchard, or slot that acquisition with Nurse, and Kulak can help out Bouchard, it'll be better for him. Just right now, I see a lot of errors in Bouchard's game, just like we seen a lot of errors in Nurse's game. But Nurse has come a long ways. I appreciate what Nurse brings. I appreciate what Bouchard brings. Just on the defensive side of things, we need to be a bit better with Bouchard. Defense matters to me. I know it doesn't matter to a lot of people, but to me, if you're a defenseman, defense is first. Assists and points as a defenseman, that's secondary to me. It's how are you defensively, and Bouchard hasn't been great. He's been mid, but mid right now. I don't know if that's continued or if it's going to take a slump, and I think it might take a slump. Not a big slump, but a slump. So that's my thoughts. Please comment, like, subscribe. Tell me if you agree, disagree. Um, where you would see who's your positive players to watch, who's your negative players to watch. As we stand here, December 1st, 2022, the standings are as is. Vegas, first place, 35 points. Seattle, second place, 31 points. LA, third place, 28 points. Edmonton, 26. Calgary, 23, both wildcard spots. Vancouver has 21. San Jose has 20. Anaheim has 14. That's what I say with this video. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, tell all your friends, share the video. It's the worst that can happen. More people see it, more people disagree with me. I'm okay with it.